They've been together for 1 year and 67 days. 432 days is also about the time it takes for him to get tired of his current favorite song. On their first date 432 days ago, she was unsure, but on their second date, she knew. It was tough because he didn't know until 2 months and 15 days after their first date. He made sure not to let on either way. 2 months and 15 days was usually the amount of time it takes her to know whether she likes her current job or not. 5 months after that is when she determines if she truly loves him.
I think we should return some of that stuff tomorrow so we can get more cat shit.
After 432 days, including a short 178-day split-up, they decide to adopt a 2-month-old kitten.
And tell your parents we say hi.
Out of the first 168 hours in which she took care of the kitten alone, she slept 64, went to school 32, drove 6, studied 14, and played on her phone or with the kitten for the remainder. He was approximately 68 miles away.
Hey,
Hey.
how was your week?
It was alright.
I missed you a lot.
I didn't get much sleep or free time, so it's fun.
Did you want to stay here or go out for dinner?
How's the kitten?
She's good. She plays with all the toys I bought, so that's good.
Yeah, anyways, I say we leave while we can, so let's go now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you look really nice today, by the way.
Thanks. I tried something different with my hair and makeup.
After they catch up, they begin to drink and accumulate 6 shots, 7 beers, and 1 mixed drink. 14 decisions later. The 33rd episode of her favorite sitcom is playing. He can think of 33 reasons why he loves her. She counts 3 reasons she wants to be with him and not someone else. He counted these same reasons for 3 other girls, but only one was as serious. 14 decisions later, and she is the happiest ever. The happiest even in the next 14 years of her life, she believes.
Let's move to the bedroom.
Come inside me.
They move to her bedroom, but go to bed without brushing their teeth. He thinks, I'm comfortable.
Why are you smiling?
She's perfect.
We're late.
He thinks of the kitten every 2 minutes. 2 minutes is usually the time it takes for him to forgive her for saying harmful words. Once, she smoked 2 blunts and felt a terrible pressure in her stomach.
I feel nauseous, I think. 180 minutes wasn't enough, I think.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. I'm here with you, alright?
This was more than their Valentine's dinner 112 days ago. He briefly thinks about all the Valentine's days he's had with his previous girlfriends, comparing the cost of each dinner. The butterflies crawl from her stomach, up her throat, expelling into the air. Usually when one butterfly comes out, so do many more, and soon she can't control her breathing. This doesn't happen often, she tells him.
Hey, the night's not over. Do you wanna maybe go for a drink?
I guess. I'm kind of hungry.
Alright, let's go something to eat.
I love you, by the way.
She feels more comfort than her parents ever gave her. He feels more love than his mother ever let on. For the first time in 8 weeks, they hold hands. While driving, she forgot they have a kitten. While driving, he notices he ran a yellow. They can't be out late like last night, since in the morning he has his second job interview. She forgot to ask how the first one went. Just because she forgot to ask, he thinks surely there won't be a third and never a fourth. For once they arrive home on time. It took him 2 months and 15 days to say that he loves her, but another 2 months and 14 to know that he really does. 2 minutes and 13 seconds later, they notice the kitten's eyes won't open.
Fuck. Fuck, we're fucked.
Stop panicking and call an emergency vet right now.
2 disgusting calls later, and they don't want to be responsible. 2 calls were all it took for them to split and reunite just 2 months ago. When she was 2, her father rolled over and dislocated her left shoulder. The 2-month-old kitten meows and rolls over. He had only met the kitten 2 days ago, but determined his love and want for it. He takes 2 breaths and decides it's all or nothing. It's up to the 2 of them, not one. She cries during the entire 19-minute car ride, but the kitten only cries for 2. She was afraid to lift the blanket. She worries that for the 1,140 long seconds, often like her, it had become unable to control its breathing. The formatting of the paper is similar to the previous one they signed, except the bill is now $432, and listed alphabetically are the kitten's 19 illnesses. They missed their exit home 3 times, but she is okay with it. Usually she yells at him 3 separate times so he understands why he hurt her. Usually she laughs for 3 minutes when he misses a turn. Like a bratty 4-year-old, she wants it all, but determines it cannot happen. The timing is off. He determines it could be 21 years old and a wonderful cat and she a wonderful wife. The timing is off. She determines to take it away from him, and he determines his empty bank account can't change her mind. The timing is off. She feels burdened. He feels burnt out. 60 minutes is usually the length of time she can be in a car before she becomes sick. She throws up anyways. They talk about the nameless kitten that she would foster for only 42 more hours. 42 minutes was the length of their conversation. 42 seconds was how long it took him to tell her he doesn't love her as much, or maybe at all. 42 days ago, she misheard him say the same thing and cried for 4 minutes. Now she cries for 2, but her fingers and voice go numb for the rest. 42 hours ago, she didn't expect either or all of these things. 42 hours was also the length of time it took for them to narrow to 2 names. She wishes a stupid but loving but innocent kitten would have warned her.